only know that I'm the official voice of Mickey Mouse, but did you know that I'm also a huge Disney fan? That's right. I love all...
Sorry. Got a little bit. Oops. Oh, you know those days where you have technological gremlins that just like... Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Discard. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I'm sorry. You know those days where you just seem like you have like technological gremlins and like stuff is going everywhere and it's not going where you want it to go. So I think I was having one of those today. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm so happy to be back with you. Oh my gosh, it was like a crazy weekend. A crazy weekend. We had the last kid. Hi, everybody. Hi. Let me see. Oh, shoot. I forgot to press a button on Instagram again. Lord, I swear. You know, those, I'm telling you, those times where you like, okay. So, hello. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm sorry to be a few minutes late. It's been like, I wouldn't say it's been a day, but it hasn't. It's been a great day. But it's just like at 4:20 Eastern, the pool guy showed up and the, 3 delivery people and everybody wants to talk to you and I'm like, but okay. So, so I apologize for being a few minutes late today, but it's been, oh my gosh, it's been kind of a thing. So my younger son went back to college yesterday for his senior year, and it was a little, it's very bittersweet, but I'm very proud of both my kids, and I'm very, it's very interesting to, like, for the first time really have the house empty because they both were in college, one a senior, one a freshman, and then COVID hit, and then they came home, and they've kind of been in and out since then. So the younger one went back to college last year, and so this is it, the last year. So, but the older one was still living here because COVID, and he was waiting to move in with his girlfriend and all kind of things. So really, like, this is it. Crazy. So I'm so happy to be with you all. I'm so happy to be in this new moon time of Virgo, and we're really to the end of the, hi everyone, we're really kind of to the end of that new moon time, but not completely. So we still have, we're still in those little places, and you can tell because, in Virgo, it's about doing new things. It's about reorganizing. It's about trying something new, going in a new direction, taking stock of, thinking about it like the new year. So in Judaism, we have the new year is actually in September. So usually, and so we are getting ready. Oh, look, we have a spammer. Blessy, we're going to block you right now. So bye-bye. We're going to block you. Bye. Let's see how fast I can do it this time. Ban. See ya. That seemed like it took a little bit. So I'm sorry, you guys know the rules if you're following me. Like, if you're going to participate in the lives, we get these people that say, message me for your truest, I got a vibe from you. Send me a friend request for your truest reading. Please, I beg you, do not, even engage. I know some of you like to taunt them, which is fine. But please do not engage with these people because you know how it works. You have, I'll give you your free reading, and then, oh my God, there's something in your energy and in your stars, and oh my God, and for $500 I can fix that for you. So please just, I know you all are smart enough to know this, but so Virgo, the new moon in Virgo. Hi, new people. Hi, so many new people. So this is, in Judaism, we have Rosh Hashanah. Rosh is the Hebrew word for head, and Shana is the year. So this is the head of the new year, the head of the year. So in September, we have the Jewish New Year, and it really is, so for me, I've always sort of had kind of 3 New Years in my head. So we have, the New Year in January, right? Yeah. We have Mary Kay, for me still being doing work with Mary Kay, we have a new year on July 1st, and then in Judaism we have the new year usually in September. And so it is along the time of this new moon, and now we're still about a month away from the start of those Jewish holy days, so it'll be the new moon in, I forget who is after Virgo, but we're in the time of the getting ready. We're in the time of the getting ready. And this is what Virgo is about. It's about getting organized and getting ready and clearing the house and clearing the decks. You know how people say that? They're like, I want to get this off my desk. I want to get it off my deck. I want to get it, get all these loose ends tied up. This is the moon cycle to do that. This is the time where we're looking at things from a new way. We're looking at all those things that have been sitting in your to-do pile. Guilty, just, guilty. But all those things that have been sitting in your, I'm going to get to that. So now I've got one kid moved out. One kid went back to college. I have no more excuses, and we're in the new moon in Virgo. So we're kind of to the tail end of that new moon energy, but still, if you've been following, we talk a lot about the moon energy. So the moon energy for the new moon starts at the bottom, and it builds up to the full moon. We get to the top of that circle, right, where we can take a good look around and see what's going on up there, and we say, okay, what's serving me, what's not serving me, what changes do I need to make before that energy comes back down to start the next new moon cycle. So this is the time where we're still in that, just starting to go up, right? We haven't even gotten to the, the first, waxing part of the moon or anything like that. We're not even to the first quarter. So we're really just right past that new moon. This is the time to really take a look around and say, okay, what are those projects that I've been sitting on that I'm like, someday, one day, like this is a time. You don't have to complete them, right? But take a look, see, is it even still worth doing? Do you still want to do that project? I looked at a couple of things and I'm like, that's just not going to serve me right now. And so either back on the shelf it goes, or, it can get passed to somebody else, or it can just be released. And I know that is so hard for us, right? It's so hard for us. But someday I was gonna. Okay, but someday's not really a day. And, I know it's like we hate hearing that, right? Because but someday's not really a day. So this is this time in this new moon energy where we are really being asked to shift, to take a look at what is still like, okay, so I have 2 offices. This is where you normally see me on Mondays, the Mary Kay office. And so I have this table that I'm sitting at right now is the Mary Kay working table, and my desk is behind. You can see my chair right there. And so there's piles of stuff that's, okay, I need to deal with this, I need to deal with this. And so in this moon cycle, this is one of the things I'm doing is I'm touching everything. Do I need to deal with this? Can I pass it on to somebody, like delegate it or trash it, right? What do they call it? File it numerically? Out it goes. And you know what? If it's not something you're going to do, let it go. We have to be honest with ourselves and say, this is the time of starting something new and new directions. And if it's something you've been holding on to because maybe it was something the old you, the pre-COVID you maybe, or the pre-whatever life-changing shift that you may have had in the last few years that was going to do it. Like I have a needlepoint in my closet, and I have a crafting closet. I love to crochet and do crafty things. And my grandmother, God rest her soul, when she died, I inherited a bunch of stuff. One is a needlepoint. I'm not a needlepointer. I know how. It's not really something that brings me joy. But I swore I was going to finish this needlepoint. Still sitting in my closet. Now, it's not on my desk. It's not on my plate, on my deck. It's not anywhere I really can see it. But I know it's in there. So maybe one day, but because it was my Nana's, but it's not something I'm worrying about. It is not one of those things that I'm like, someday, and it's sitting right here because I'm going to get to it. No, it's back in the closet, and maybe one day, and if not, then she will understand and love me anyway. But it's the stuff that's sitting in front of you that you're staring at. What are you still staring at that you are like, I need to be done with this because I'm not ever going to someday, whatever that thing is. So this is a time of kind of clearing the decks, releasing those things, which I know is hard for us to be able to be like, it's time for us to, let go of something. We don't like to do that, right? But Virgo is this time of new things. It's a time of new insight. It's a time of new directions. It's a time of allowing new things to come in. It is a time of it's not the spiritual, the new year. It's not the astrological new year, which is, over in Aries, I think, but it is a time of allowing yourself to start fresh. It's a time to start fresh. So these are the things that are wanting to be brought forward for us right now. And these are the things that are being asked of us, because we are still kind of hanging on to some stuff, right? And so we had all this stuff where, it was fine to hang on to it because we were in COVID, like pre-COVID, and it was all good, and we were gonna get to it eventually. And then we had the shutdown, and what happened in the shutdown was everybody like got into cleaning mode, right? Did you not like clean your house for the first like time, like really ever? And so folks who are asking for cards, woohoo, yay, Kathy made it. Folks who are asking for cards or readings, just hang on with me. We will get there. We do some of this stuff first, and then we'll do a collective reading, and then we'll do some individual messaging. So hang in there with us. But did you not, when everything shut down, did you not like really like get in there and clean out and empty the closets and stuff? And we did some of that. And then we got back to normal, right? And we started stockpiling and putting things. And I'm looking right now, there's a chair right here with like 3 different tote bags and some bubble wrap. And so, okay, that will be my next project when we're done today. So allow that we let things creep back in. And what Spirit is, yeah, we did not do a full sweep here. But because I kind of got to a point where I'm like, am I doing this because I want to, or we need to, or because everyone is doing it? So, check your motivation. But this time with Virgo, this is not spring cleaning, but this is looking around you at the stuff that's staring you in the face. I have a pack of papers that is part of a book I'm working on that I have been looking at and moving and looking at and moving and looking at and moving and looking at and moving for easily a year. And this is something that I need to okay, this week, while we're in this time of Virgo, this is something that I'm actually going to sit down and I'm going to address. And so whatever that is, now Kathy, you may not, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you've had a disaster in your house. And so that may not be the thing for you, but this is about starting new things and releasing the stuff that we keep staring at, right? Virgo asks us to get real with ourselves, to really get into our truth and say, am I going to do this? Am I going in that direction? Is that something I really want? And, when you have disaster strike, sometimes that is, the shitstorm that helps bring you into like the rainbows and lollipops. And so, I am a big believer that there is a blessing in everything. There is a blessing in everything. We just got to get through the crap to get there. And it's not quick. You may not realize it until, 3, 5, 10 years down the road to be like, all of these blessings stemmed from that crap. So like my husband right now has got this great job that he's loving, and it's, totally changed our lives. And I never would have thought we would have walked this path, and it never would have come our way if it wasn't for COVID. And I can say that about a lot of things. And so if you are not sure, Helen says there is no normal. You're right. There isn't. But as you're going forward, this is the time to say, what do I really want? And what do I want to welcome into my life? And what am I still staring at in my life, whether it's a relationship or, a needlepoint or whatever? What am I still staring at in my life that I keep saying someday, one day? Let it go. Put it in a box. Put it in a box in the attic, in the back of a closet. If it is not something that you are going to act on right now, put it away. If you're not ready to throw it out, that's fine. You may not be able to throw out a whole house, but if it's something that you can put your hands on that you're not ready to let it go fully, like physically, tangibly, put it in a box and put it away where you can't see it. And then next year, when we come around again, if you still haven't touched it, out it goes. Because sometimes we have to do these things in steps. But Virgo is asking us to prepare for new things. Virgo is asking us to prepare for new opportunities and for new avenues and really for new thoughts, for new energy. And Virgo asks us to prepare our heart to welcome in new experiences and to welcome in new truths. Okay, because Virgo, virgin, fresh, clean, new, innocent, unspoiled, and no, this is not a judgment, and I'm not talking about sex, but this is about things that are new and fresh. Virgin snow, right? Clean, new, unspoiled. This is where we're asked to go, is can we open ourselves so we can be clean and new and unspoiled? And again, not a sex thing, but spiritually, energetically, mentally, and in our hearts, so that we can welcome in the next experiences. Because don't we think like children? Like, I mean, we don't think like children, but we, look, children, how they think is like they are wide-eyed and welcome to anything. This weekend we had a group event at my home, and my girlfriend brought her 5-year-old daughter, who I adore and have known since she was born, and she is just the cutest little thing. And we were swimming in the pool, and she is so funny because she's like, swim in the deep end with me. And I said, you can go, you swim, I'm right here. She said, no, you have to come with me, your pool is scary. And I said, okay. There was not one time where she said, I don't want to go because it's scary. She was saying, I want to go, but it's scary, so you need to come with me. Not once did she say, I'm not going because it's scary. Now, it was really adorable because we have a giant, one of those blow-up Shamu float things where you can sit on it, and she was very afraid of that. But by the end, she was riding it and, petting it, and we named him Fred, and it was hilarious. But not once did she say she was afraid, so she wasn't gonna. She said, I'm afraid, so walk with me. And this is what Virgo is talking about, not being afraid, but being open to new experiences, because they are walking with us. They are absolutely walking with us. And our job is to clear all the decks so that we have a space for them to walk with us. And so this is what Virgo is trying to talk with us about right now. Tracy, I'm so happy. All right. Also, I want to say the Own Your Awesome Speaker Summit, my book, Own Your Awesome Speaker Summit, the last day to purchase your ticket is Wednesday, and you can still take $20 off if you use the code. So scroll down below, Instagram and Facebook, you'll see I posted, you can still get your ticket for the early bird price. We have a special code for you where you can take $20 off the ticket price. And it is so worth it, because that is going to close. The summit will be over on Wednesday, but if you have your ticket, you will have a lifetime access to the videos and the amazing speakers in the Speaker Summit, of which I am one. But also, you have the book, the Own Your Awesome book, which you can get on Amazon. But if you want a signed copy, you have to DM me, and I will send you a signed. Absolutely, no, the videos for the summit are yours forever. But if you want to buy a ticket, you have to buy a ticket for the summit by Wednesday. So the videos are yours forever. But the summit, to buy the tickets, the ticket booth is going to close. My dog is very unhappy. So the ticket booth is going to close. Come here, Dixie. Come here. No. Shh. Sorry, the pool guy was here, so she's like, there's person in our yard. So the summit is going to, the ticket booth is going to end for the summit on Wednesday. You will no longer be able to buy a ticket once August is over, but the videos, if you purchase the summit, the videos are yours forever and ever and ever and ever. The book is a different story. The book you can buy on Amazon, but you won't get it signed from me. So if you want a signed copy, you have to DM me, or so Facebook, we're gonna do this on Facebook first. Facebook, we are so close to 1,000 people. I can't even believe the words that just came out of my mouth to say that. We are so close to having 1,000 people following this page and being part of our community. And when we reach 1,000, I will give away not one, but 2 free signed books. So share me with your friends. Invite other people to join our community of light. When we reach 1,000, and I think we're like 20 people away, I will give away not one, but 2 free books. Bestseller. You want to get a book. Now, for Instagram, because I don't want you to miss out on not having a book, if we go up to 40, I think where are we, 44,000? So if we get up to 4,500, Instagram's like a whole other beast. So if we get up to 4,500, I will definitely, let's try and make it fair. So like 4,200, then I will give away a book for Instagram as well. So share me. Let's get some books. I'm so excited for you all to have your book. So, all right, are we ready? Let's do some cards for, who said face your fears and do it anyway? Belinda, that's right. Hello, Miss Tracy. I'm so happy to see your name pop up. All right, I want to pull a card for the animals, because really, as you can hear, my dog was barking. It is the animals are speaking. The animals are speaking, and then we're going to do some cards for the collective, and then we'll do personal card readings. Okay, so hold on to all of that. So we are going to pull 1 animal card and probably 3 collective cards, so we know what's going on this week, and then we'll move along to the individuals. to the individuals. All right. Okay, so our animal spirit card this week, ooh, spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Well, isn't that something creative and new? Trust your creative spark. Now, I do want to look in the book, and this is Stephen Farmer's Animal Spirits, and I love the work that he does. Spider. All right, let's see what the spider says. It says, the pulse of creativity is especially strong right now, triggering a not unfamiliar and compelling desire to express yourself through creative writing. Whether or not the tales you weave are true, whether they're based on actual experience or the imaginings of your fertile mind, every day sit yourself down and pour out the words that come to you. Don't ponder each sentence or paragraph, just write whatever wants to be written through you. I love this because it's really like a part of that. Let's be creative and try something new. And for those of you who are not maybe, feeling like you can write or that's not your forte, well, mine either, but, I start with the journals. I'm a huge fan of journals. And I feel like it's really, really important, especially if you're somebody who's trying to get to know yourself better, that you are having a journal that you can write your truest feelings, even if it's just starting out with I have no idea what to write or some expletives that somebody that maybe have pissed you off that day, but as you are developing your intuition and your spiritual gifts, it is so important that you are writing things down so that you are expressing yourself and remembering the things that are happening to you. Because if something monumental happens, like we were talking about the disaster in the house and how a blessing will come from that, but it might be a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, you may not even know unless you look back. And having those journals is so helpful to be able to help you remember what was going on. Like, where did this start? Where did this come from? So much of my education has been helped by being able to look back at those blog posts or those journal entries to be like, well, what the hell was going on? Like, where did this come from? Be like, oh, there was. So journals would be one thing that I would be like, don't throw it away, right? Those things you save for sure. Tracy's laughing. I'm not sure why, but I love that she's smiling. And Chris says, I can highly, with all capital letters, I highly recommend morning pages. 3 pages written longhand first thing every morning, or call them daily pages and do them whenever, like she does. There's also another thing you can subscribe to, which is called Bright Pages, through a woman named Jess Ekstrom, who wrote a book called Chasing the Bright Side, which is a great book. And she has something called Bright Pages, and that's a subscription service, though. But I think there's a free trial that you can check that out, and they will send you journal prompts. So if you really feel like, I don't know, right? Check out something like that, because they will give you prompts. That's okay, Tracy. And you know what? You can use it. It can be verbally. You don't have to write. If it's not a thing for you to write or type, we have voice recorder apps. Record it on the voice thing and just talk to yourself. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you save it so that it doesn't get lost. And I am a huge fan of the talk to text feature, not just on my phone, but in Microsoft Word. There's a dictate function, and you just click the little microphone, it goes bloop, and you just start talking, and then you can edit it with punctuation later or not, but you just start to talk. And so it doesn't have to be about writing physical, like pen to paper or fingers to keyboards. It can be literally just the thing about journaling is about getting your thoughts out of your head and into some storage space. That's the point of a journal. Okay, it doesn't have to be on paper. Think outside the box, folks, right? All right. A gratitude note every day is great. A gratitude note is great. And I'm a fan and also a practitioner of gratitude notes. The only problem with the only issue I take with gratitude notes is it's not a replacement for journaling, because the journal is about what's going on in your life. And if you're looking to be somebody who wants to have a better understanding of yourself and what's going on and how you feel about things and how you process things and to remember things, maybe you're somebody who has never greatest memory, and you want to remember things going on in your world, a journal is not the same as a gratitude note unless you are putting in your gratitude note, this is what happened today. And some people do that. I'm grateful for all these things that happened today, and you're elaborating on what happened. So, if that's working for you, great, but it's not always the same thing. But Pick what works for you. Pick what works for you, because it isn't about what works for me. It is about what works for you. So, so let's start with some cards. The most important thing, and we've talked about this a whole bunch of times, is get in the game, right? Pick something, do it, because anytime you're writing, whether it's a gratitude note or a journal or you're dictating or something where you're connecting yourself to yourself, you're connecting yourself to your mind, your thoughts, to your heart, and how you feel about things, and your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, how you feel, and you're connecting yourself to your higher guidance. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for that through line that connects you from your higher self to your brain, to your heart, to your sacral, your solar plexus, your feelings, how you feel about things, how you feel about yourself, your voice. All of this is connected. It's no accident that these are where the major chakras are. All right, now all you gun jumpers, we're not ready for cards. We're going to do Aloha Claudette. Claudette, you definitely get a card. Claudette is first because we missed her last week. So, but we're doing collective cards. So our first collective, you jumpers, Instagram jumpers. All right, we're going to start with collective cards. But I am very flattered and honored by your excitement and all the jumpiness. All right, so this is, I love this. This is a card. This is not for you. It's card number 6. It says not for you. And this is exactly what we were talking about in the collective reading of the messages from Spirit about knowing what is for you and what isn't for you. You know, is this something you're going to participate in? Is this something you're going to do? You're going to be active with this? Is this something you're going to, you know, work on? Or is it something that needs to get pushed to the side? So this is this reminder that it is that this is not, you know, to make that discernment and take a look around. You know, it doesn't have to be a deep dive. You don't have to scrub the baseboards, but this is a time to take a look around and see, is this something that is for me now, or do I need to put it in a box or delegate it off to somebody else? The second card is Treasure Island, and Treasure Island comes up a lot, and I love that this is 9 because the card before was 6. So it's 6 and 9, but remember with Treasure Island, see the tortoise, and he has his whole house and his whole world. It's not just a house, it's his whole world. And look at all the butterflies and hearts and things. He is filled with joy and love because he has everything that he needs with him. He has everything that he needs with him, which reminds us that we are enough. We are perfect. We are complete. We have everything we need already with us. What we need to do is let go of all the other crap that's not for us, right? So we let go of all that other stuff. So we are enough. And this is what that Treasure Island reminds us, that you have everything you need is with you and inside of you, or it is within your reach. And what we have to do is let go of the feeling that we're missing something, because we are not. Would we like some things outside, external to ourselves, maybe to be different? Sure. But we are enough. As right as we are right now, we are enough. You have everything that you need to be amazing, to be more amazing than you already are. With you, in you, on your back, with you, included inside of you, for joy. Because he's carrying joy. Look at all those little red hearts. He's carrying joy. So ask yourself, what are you carrying? Because you have everything you need already with you. All right, and then this card is a change in the wind, and this is 12. Interesting, lots of variables of 3. So we had 6, we have 9, we have 12, and not only variables of 3, but progressive variables of 3, which reminds us what? Going in the right direction, right? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. And this is the same thing with Treasure Island. Trust yourself, not for you. Trust yourself that you are to release what no longer serves you. Trust yourself that you have everything you need inside of you and with you, and that you are going in the right direction. A change in the wind, moving in a new direction, going in a new direction. Virgo asks us to be open for new opportunities, for new excitement, for new blessings, and to think new thoughts. That is not a bad thing. And when we get these numbers that literally show up, 6, 9, and 12, it tells us that we are going in the right direction. We are progressing. We are going forward. They are with us. They are watching. They are paying attention. And not only that, but they are lovingly supporting us. Because here's what you have with a 3. You know what you have with the 3? The 3, and it goes like this. You have a 3, and you turn it upside down like this, and it's the heart. It's the top of a heart. Okay, so they're showing you that they love you. And you turn it the other way, right? Because somebody once said that the heart was supposed to be like the angel's top of their butt cheeks. But you turn it the other way and you're being supported, right? So you have your 3. You have your 3, but if you turn it this way, it's a heart. If you turn it this way, you're being supported. So whatever it is, they are with you. They are with you. Okay, we are going to start, all you card jumpers, we're going to start with Claudette on Facebook. And then we're going to go to Ellen on Instagram, okay? And then we'll say, everybody jump in. So don't jump yet. Please don't jump yet, because what happens is the comments scroll up, and then sometimes I can't get back to you, and this is where people get missed. So, but Claudette got stuck in a work thing last week, and so we're going to make sure she gets the first card this week. So Claudette, if you are still here, hit me a comment for me so I know you're there. And the card for Claudette is Truth Be Told. Truth be told. And so here you have this very wise owl surrounded by all these beautiful hearts. And this is card 14. So again, progressing in the same direction, right? Continue to go in the same direction. But look at the wise owl. He has opened the cage and all the hearts have flown out because the truth will set you free. So this is the truth be told. So this is, again, really ties into the moon in Virgo, is what is the truth? Where are you, like, open your heart, open your doors to new experiences, but be true to yourself, be true to your, to your truest desires. But speak the truth. If you are not in the place where you want to be, then you need to say that to yourself. You don't necessarily need to say it to somebody else. You need to say it to yourself first. So this is truth be told. And this is telling you that you have the wisdom of the owl, the stability of, look at the 3, like he's on this pedestal, and it kind of looks like 3 legs of the pedestal here. 3s come up again, and then you have the cage is open and the birds, the hearts are flying out, and everybody is filled with joy and love. So the truth is on your side, Claudette. The truth of who you are, the truth of your situation, you're moving in the right direction, and the truth of whoever you are, and to be truthful with whoever you are dealing with, okay? But most of all, being true to yourself, because his cage is open right in front of his heart, and the hearts are coming out. So make sure you're being true to yourself first. All right, so we're going to do Ellen on Instagram, and then we'll come back over. And Gina, if you are on Instagram still, let me know, and we'll get you in there as well. So Ellen. So look, card 34, so another 3, so which is 7, and this is a leg up. So this cracks me up because I know Ellen to be a yoga instructor. So this is a leg up. This is asking for help. But this is also, where can you be of help to others? So reminding you to be of service, but also not to be afraid to ask for help. This is a very important card because sometimes we get very much into our, I'm doing the thing and I'm doing the thing and it's me and I don't ask for help. And so this is a reminder that it is safe for us to ask for help. We have a very big, strong polar bear that's willing to help her little baby cub who's trying to climb up, that it is okay to know that we have support and love around us, and that it is okay for you to ask for help where it is needed. But this is also this reminder, 3 and 7, that you are being supported, because 3 and 4 are total angel numbers that are showing you you're moving forward in the right way, you're on the right path, and you are being supported. So this is a good thing, but this is a reminder that while you're going in the right direction, A, stretch first, and B, just remember to ask for help when you need it, okay? Because sometimes we let our pride get in the way of that, and then we get where we're too stubborn to ask for help because we feel like I can do it, and that's a pride thing and an ego thing. And so this is a reminder, not saying anyone is prideful, but I'm just saying that this is a reminder that it's safe for us to ask for help. Okay, so hi Summer, welcome to be, and thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so in the interest of all fairness, okay, where we do is first come, first serve. And so all the people who have been waiting, so now is the time, if you are ready, and I'm ready, if you are ready and you are still here and you want a card, now is the time to say me, and raise your little Facebook hand or your Insta hand, and this is the time. So Summer, we will get to you, absolutely, a promise, but we want to make sure we get everybody first come, first serve. I try to be super fair. So if you are ready for a card, here we go. Michelle comes in first. So I think sometimes some of you have the comment ready and you just hit enter right when I say it. So, all right. So we are going to start with, all right, perfect. All right, we're going to start with Michelle Williams. So Michelle Williams, this is the card number 17. So 1 and 7 is 8. This is the Fates. And so what I want you to see is that she's hugging herself. Okay, so this beautiful fairy, and she's hugging herself. And she's got light and sparkles and hearts and joy coming out from her. And this is the reminder to trust more. And it isn't about I want to be careful how I say this, because it isn't about religion, okay? It's about faith, okay? So it isn't about putting our faith into a deity or a tradition or something like that. It's opening ourselves to broader, because when we only believe in one thing, that we close off the avenues of where spirit and the universe and the powers of manifestation can help us. When we can open our hearts and open up so much more to the fates, which is a broader term for angels, guides, loved ones, spirit animals, all of the above, we create so much more opportunity for them to move the wheels of the universe in our favor. And so this is reminding you to keep the faith and to be to allow yourself to open, which is, again, is the same thing we've been talking about with this new moon in Virgo, is opening to new beliefs, to new possibilities, to new ways of thinking. And so this is really reminding you that this is a time for you to open to a new way of thinking and to trust that you have more help and support than you think you have. And so I hear so many times where it's like, well, I have faith in God. It's like, that's great, but there's more. And I understand, I just said that there's more than God. And so let's understand that God is the top of the umbrella, and that there's so much more that comes underneath that umbrella, and that we can really embrace so much more power and creativity and manifestation when we embrace all of it rather than just the tip of the umbrella. Okay, so this is a reminder to let more in, that you have so much more support around you than you are aware of. Okay, so that was for Michelle. We have many Michelles. That was Michelle Williams. Okay, so Kathy. Gina, I see you. We're going to get you a card as well. So Kathy, this is Fork in the Road, which is 13. So 3 and 1 is 4. So that's a reminder you were being supported, like 4 legs of a chair, 4 legs of a table. You have that good, strong foundation, Kathy. But this is Fork in the Road. This is a time for you to make a change or make a decision that you've been sitting on. Because really what this feels like to me is that you've been sitting, you've been parked at this fork in the road. Because I'm looking at it's kind of dark, it's kind of mossy. It looks like you've kind of been standing there a while. So it feels like you have been sitting on this decision that maybe you are afraid to make or felt like it wasn't the right time. And I want to tell you there's not a wrong move to be made there, but I do want to tell you it is time to make the decision. You can't stay in the fork in the road forever. So right now is the time for you to say, okay, now remember Jeremy Bearimy, okay, because we think, oh, I'm so afraid I don't want to make the wrong decision, right? You're not going to make the wrong decision, because there isn't a wrong decision. There literally isn't a wrong decision. So when you go in there and you say, what am I going to decide? Even if you go left when maybe this shorter path to your goal would have been to the right, the universe is going to loop you back around, right? So we talk about Jeremy Bearimy, which I love, this analogy from the TV show The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. At one point toward the second part of the show, like in the later seasons, Ted Danson explains how time works, and he explains it by writing in cursive, remember cursive, the name Jeremy Bearimy, and it's because it loops around forwards and back, right? And so if you go to the wrong direction, because there is no wrong direction, so if you go in the, I want to say wrong, or maybe not the most direct direction, you're going to loop back around, right? Because you get the J, the E, and the R, and it all loops back around, so you're always going forward, even if you're looping backwards. So please don't get stuck at that fork in the road, Kathy, because there's no reason for you to be stuck there, okay? There's no reason for you to be stuck there. It's time for you to make a decision. There isn't a wrong one to make, because even if you end up going around the loop one more time, you're still going forward, my friend. Still going forward. Okay, Summer Dawson, brand new, welcome. Summer Dawson, community. This is card number 8. Now 8 is divided, if you divide it to 2, it's 4. So you have that 4 is about support and being supported in your seat and in your life, and that creating that foundation, like 4 legs of a chair. And so when you have community and you have the number 8, you are doubly supported. So you have such good people around you, but it feels like maybe you're not accessing them. Maybe there's a trust issue. Maybe you're not tapping into the right group of people. And I don't want to say that there's, right or wrong, but maybe there's some folks that are trying to be let in. They're trying to show you that they're there to support you, and maybe you're having some hesitation or some reluctance to let new people in. And so this is just a reminder that you have so much more love and strength and community and support around you than you are being made aware of. And so I love the fact that this card is with a giraffe coming out of the little house that is clearly way too small for him, the giraffe coming out of the house, because it is this, and he's bent down, the giraffe is bending down to kiss the little tiny giraffe, which is so adorable. But here's the reminder that we have to pick our head up, right? Sometimes we are so concerned with what is going on at our feet, we don't pick our head up to look around. And so this is this reminder to pick up your head, Summer, and to take a look around, because there's more happening around you than you're allowing yourself to see. So I hope that helps you. So, all right. So Chris Judd, about finding a job, finding work. So we want a card about work. How do we guide Chris Judd for work, please? Milk and honey, milk and honey. So 5 and 1, card 51, 5 and 1 is 6. And this is about having more than enough. So this is showing you that you are heading towards the rainbow. There is good things that are coming, and it's just about continuing on, again, going in the right direction. 5 and 1 is 6. It tells you 5, you are coming to the peak of the pinnacle where we get, we go like 1 to 10, and 5 is like the top of the obstacle, and then we're coming down, we've crossed the obstacles. We're like in the hero's journey, right? And so we're coming back down, we're moving forward, we're going forward in the progression. But it also gives you a 1, which reminds you that even as you're coming to that, over the hump, that there's still going to be new mountains to climb, and there's still going to be new journeys to take, that your journey is not done, but that as you continue to go forward, there is blessing, there is abundance that is coming, there is abundance that's coming. I saw a Facebook post that you passed a test. Follow that, because that felt really light and like exciting, and like there was a lot of light around that. So because also that feels like, and I didn't really understand what the test was about, but it felt like it was a different industry or a different like kind of a community for you, and I want to really encourage you to follow that, because I feel like that there is there's a lot, like that is a more open avenue for you, if that is like where you've been in the narrow place on the road, like in a path, and then it opens up into a more like a more open highway or a more open path. So follow in that vein, because there is blessing and abundance that's coming, my friend. There is. Okay, we're going to have Michelle Krantz, and then I'm going to come back to Instagram for Gina. So Michelle Krantz, Michelle, other Michelle, lots of Michelle. So Michelle Krantz, we're going to say, has Chopwood, card 42, 4 and 2 is 6. So Michelle Krantz, do your job, do your work, okay? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, okay? So it's, Chopwood is do what, in our family, we say, first you go, then you see. Okay, do the work that you were given. Do the work that you're given. Do what has been put in front of you. Stay in your lane. Don't gig jump. We say that a lot in my family, because we're freelancers, so we've always got a gig. And then you like jump over and be like, I can handle that, and I can help with that. Stay in your lane. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Stay in your lane. Okay, don't gig jump, because when you gig jump, not only do you take your focus off of what you're supposed to be doing, but at the same time, you are now stepping into somebody else's lane where you're maybe impeding their progress and blocking up their flow. So stay in your lane, do the work that you've been given, because you've been given the stuff that's right for you. Okay, and even if it feels like, why am I doing this? Like they're giving me the Karate Kid vibes right now, like wax on, wax off. Why am I doing this, right? But then all of a sudden, hacha, right? So be vigilant with just knowing that you are on the right track, and that everything you're doing is laying that foundation for you to be successful, to move forward. But do the work that you've been given, because if you don't, then there's gaps in what the universe is trying to be like, get you from here to there, right? So just do the work that you've been given, because you're on the right track. All right, so we're going to skip over to Instagram. We've got Gina, we've got Serendipity, number 18. So 1 and 8 is 9. And this is a reminder to trust the signs of the universe. They are trying so hard. Those coincidences, there's no such thing as coincidence, that they are trying to move you in the forward direction. They're trying to get your attention, like, hey, it's not weird. It's not like, what the heck? How wacky, and the universe is crazy. Like, that is all about, the serendipity is all about the universe trying to get your attention. They're trying to show you, hey, look over there, right? This is what the universe is doing. They're like, look over there. So allow yourself to be moved by the things that make you go, huh. Don't just say, huh. After you're done saying, huh, say, what am I supposed to be seeing here? What am I seeing? What am I missing? It's very easy for us to go, isn't that, like, what a coincidence. Take it a step further. What are you trying to show me? This is my favorite questions in the universe. Not just how can I do something? How will you help me to do something? How can I make this happen? That's my favorite question. But what are you trying to show me here? Like, that is such an important question. What are you trying to show me? Because we get these serendipities, these coincidences. They're trying to get your attention. And so whatever it is, I'll ask them next, Gina, what are you trying to show me? Because sometimes we just get stuck in that coincidence. We're like, synchronicity. And then we're like, that's weird. And we move along. Don't move along. Take the minute and say, what am I missing? What are you trying to show me? What are you trying to bring my attention to? That is really important because that's where they're going to be able to say, look over there. Look over there. All right, so we're going to come back to my friend Tracy. We have lots of cards. Oh, look, did we get a spammer that came in? Oh, here, Angel, something. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Bye. Yeah, you gotta go. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I'm just scrolling down. Okay, so everybody who's on the list right now, you are on the list. I promise we're gonna do our very, very best. So Tracy has co-create. Tracy has co-create, which is 40. So 4, so 4 and 0 is 4. So just a reminder that you are being supported, that you have so much more support around you. And this is a reminder for you to work in tandem with the universe. And you have some really strong loving presences in the spirit world that want to work in co-creation with you. And it's up to you whether you decide to let them in to help them work with you. And so I really encourage you to say, yes, I will work with these people because I know that they only have my bestest interests at heart. Yes, I said bestest. That they only have my bestest interests at heart, and allowing them to come in and work with you to help co-create whatever it is you're trying to manifest in your life, whether that's a new job, a relationship, whatever, that they have so much more of an ability to see from their vantage point, and they're saying, we're here when you're ready to build something different or new or higher. We're right here waiting for you whenever you are ready. So they're just reminding you that you have so much more support and love around you in the other dimensions than you even realize. And I know you realize that you have a lot of good support up there, but what they're talking about is not being afraid to ask them to come and be part of your life in an active way, more than just like, I miss my loved ones, I miss my parents, I love you, I know you love me. There's more that can be available to you when you are allowing them to come and co-create with you. So, okay, so we are going to Patty Mephitone. I hope I said that right, sweetheart. So we're going to go to Patty. Kathy, did we do a card for you already? Why do I feel like I did a card for Kathy Colton? Do me a favor, comment again or reply to your little hand up. I'm not sure if you were raising your hand for a card or if, because I think we did, but I'm not sure. Your names sometimes go by so fast, I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, Patty, this is new life, my friend, new life. So this is 39, so 3 and 9 is 12, and 12 is 2 and 1 is 3. So we've been having a lot of threes today, So, so Patty, this is a reminder for you that new things are coming, and remember, you have the 3 and you have the heart and you have the cup and you're holding, all the things. Oh, look, is that the same one? Do we have another spammer? Okay, so yes, we have another spammer. So ban, okay, so yeah, okay, I think we've banned you. Ban. Okay, I think we got that. Okay. Sorry. Oh boy, he was very busy. Okay, so we're going to go back up to, where was I? Okay, see, this is what happens when they load up the comments and then I can't see you. Okay, so Kathy, where was I? So I can't see the comments because the spammers loaded up all these comments. So my apologies. Give me a second, folks, to delete some of these, and hopefully I can get the comments to come back down where I can see them, because I have lost you all of who I was talking with. And I know I was before Kathy Dunlap. So this is what I don't like, the spammers. They make it so hard for us to continue to do our stuff. Okay, so where I was talking is new life. So this is the opportunity for welcoming in new, yes, reconnect me, thank you. Welcoming in new thoughts, new thought patterns, and new opportunities. Because when we are opening our hearts to new things, then we are able to see new opportunities that were not present in front of us before. So this is going to be important for some other people as well, because this is going to be, when you are opening yourself up to that new way of thinking and the new thoughts and new welcoming in new thoughts and new ways of thinking about things and new ways of processing things, we can see things in a different way. Wayne Dyer used to say, when the things that you are looking at change, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. And I think that is so important, that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. And I think that that's so important, because this is really so much about this new life opportunity for you, that has this opportunity for you to try new things and to see things. I talk to people all the time about, job postings, and they're like, but that's not in my field. And I'm like, so what? Pick a different field. It's not about your field. It's about what opportunities and what skills you can bring to the table. So as you're thinking about things, to think about things a little differently and allow yourself to move in a way that maybe feels a little new, maybe it feels a little bit uncomfortable, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. So allow yourself to feel into, we're going to have to start the line again. I'm sorry. Wow, we are just being inundated today. So Kathy Dunlap put her hand up and said, I want a reading, and everything after that is spammer comments, and so I can't quite see who all is next. So just to finish the thought about a new life is, and every spammer, if you're still on, every spammer gets banned. So, you might as well leave now, because every spammer gets banned. You're not coming back. And my people know not to engage with you. So, but allowing yourself to think about things in a new way, to think about other possibilities, to look at what you bring to the table, and then check out all the tables. So it isn't so much about looking at the table and figuring out how you fit into the table. It's looking at what you bring to the table and then finding which table you want to sit at. That's what they're trying to get me to say. Yes. Okay. All right. So, okay. Let's see if we can find some people here. So, all right, Felicia, I think you might have been next. I am banning the people as fast as I can, but I think that, and I'll go through and delete all these comments. Tracy, you're welcome, but this Ridwan Falani person was very busy. Kathy, I did your reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tracy, you are very welcome. And Art Alva. Oh, another one. We've got another one. Let's ban you. Boy, wow. Last week we were so lucky we didn't have any, and this week we have so many. Belinda, thank you, Chris, for, I'm going to make Chris be like an admin so she can help ban people. All right, so you guys are hilarious. Okay, so where am I? And I really appreciate your patience while we are having such an onslaught today. So I am not sure who is next. So if you are next and you're waiting for a card reading, please do put in a new comment, and I apologize. And if you are Olivia or Art or Belinda or Oh, Chris, you're giving me the list. Okay. Yeah, but some of these are, okay. So Kathy put her hands up. Yes, I did a reading for her. Okay, so let me back up. So Chris Judd, God love you, for keeping us on track. So Chris has got the list for us. Okay, so Belinda Lynn. So let me find Belinda. I need to see your name to be able to. Belinda Jones. Okay. All right. So Chris has got us back on track. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we've got Chris has given us Belinda, Lynn, Felicia, India, and Art. Okay. All right. So Belinda, I got it. I just have to see your name so I can connect with your energy. So Belinda Jones. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Belinda. I did not see you, Ellen. We'll get you on the list. I know last week I didn't do very long, so this week I want to make sure I get everybody. Okay, so let me scroll back up to Belinda Jones. Card for Belinda is Orphaned. So this is card number 5. So Belinda, if you are feeling like you are the only one and that you are alone and like you're on your journey by yourself, I want to remind you that of 2 things. 1, you're not alone. We're never as alone as we think that we are. And second of all, I want to remind you that sometimes when we're alone, it's because we are growing. Okay, we have seeds. When we plant seeds, we put them by themselves in the dirt. Now we might, throw the little tiny ones, throw them in together. But we are having seeds. We put them in the dirt. It feels dark. It feels lonely. But that's the way that they grow. Okay, and so for where you are, Belinda, I want you to know again that you are not alone. That you have so much love and support and nutrients and nourishment and people that are around you. But sometimes when we get in that place, and I am guilty of this myself, that when we feel like the odds are stacked against us and we feel like we're trying to like claw our way up to the top of the dirt, right? Sometimes we cut ourselves off from everybody else. We're just like, and we retreat and we pull the covers over our head and we just say, me alone by myself. And so this is this reminder that while it may feel like you are by yourself, you're not alone, and that you will have support when you're ready to ask for it. But at the same time, it's in the valleys that we grow. It's in the darkness that we grow. And the darkness is not fun. I trust me, I've been there. I know many of us can say we've been there. And you will come through, because if you are here, that means you are working your way back to the light, my friend. And you have this amazing community of light to support you. Okay? So I'm sorry that you had to wait for your reading for some scammy people, but you are not alone, right? And you can see that in at the very top of that list with Miss Chris Judd, who had been keeping track of who gets readings, and she put your name and made sure. So we have people around you that care, and that you are growing. You are growing. And I know I'm not alone when I say can't wait to see what you sprouted to. All right, so we're going to go to Lynn. Let's see, Lynn, hopefully you are still here. And we're going to go to Lynn. Art, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience as well. Thank you for your patience, folks. I'm really sorry that we really just got bombarded today. Okay, so Lynn, I can't see your name, Lynn. If you are here, can you put a comment? Because I pulled a card, but I got to connect into your energy. I need to see your name. So Lynn sees, if you are still with us, to do me a favor, just plop a comment in there. I'm going by the list that Chris had posted of who was in what order, because I trust her. So we're going to move to Felicia. And Lynn, we'll come back, I promise. So we're going to move to Felicia. I need to see, Felicia, your name. Let's see, Felicia. I don't see Felicia's name. So Felicia, if you are here, put a comment so that I can see your name, so I can connect into your energy. And then also India. India, I think, is still here. I saw India's name. India is trying to invite herself into the angelic realm. Okay, so let me clarify, if I may. So angels are not humans, and when we die, we are not, we don't become angels, generally speaking. I think there are a few exceptions. So rather than inviting yourself into the angelic realm, especially because it feels like you may be hitting some walls there, India, invite the angels to come and work with you. Invite the angels to come here, build that rapport, build that connection with several angels, and then you'll be able to move into that realm to work with them. It's not important for us to go there. It's important for them to be able to come here. Okay, so I want to say that for you is I'm asked to clarify that, and I'm going to pull a card for India, and this is be at peace. This card is peace. It's 2 and 3, so again, a lot of 3s, and 2 and 3 is 5. So again, you're just coming up over the hill of that obstacle that you're dealing with, and you're going to be able to move forward. But you've got to do it from a place of peace, not a place of desperation. Invite them to come to you, to work with you, invite them into your realm, and when they're ready and then they feel that you're ready, they will carry you to theirs, but welcome them to yours first, because we can't just go knocking on those doors, we can't just barge in. It is about being invited, but the thing that they're waiting for us is for us to invite them into ours. So start there and see what happens. All right, and then after India, Art, so patient, so patient. And then we'll send, we did Belinda, and we're going to do Susan. So Art and Susan and Ellen. Art and Susan and Ellen. Okay. Art and Susan and Ellen. Okay. Guardian angel. Oh, sweetheart, your guardian angels are always with you. They are those need no inviting. Guardian angels need no inviting. They're always with you. Always, always, always. So with guardian angels, again, it's just a matter of thanking them. With guardian angels, we thank them. With other angels that we manifest and we work with, we invite them in. Guardian angels need no invitation. They're with you all the time like glue. And so with guardian angels, all you need to do to connect with them is to say thank you. Just to say thank you. All right, Art. All right, and what did I say? I said Art. Chris, help me if you're still there. Art, and then where am I going after Art? Art and Susan and Ellen. Art, Susan, and Ellen. Please help me remember. Art. Okay, Art. So this is Observer. Boy, aren't you ever, because you've been kind of quiet today. So not a jumper. I can see you are not a card jumper like me. The people that jump in ahead. A little quiet with my friend Art Alva. And so I love that. But you are very much the observer. You are watching and seeing what's going on. You're seeing what's happening, and that's beautiful, because we need those people. We need those people to take stock. We need those people to keep us all on track. We need those people to keep us accountable. Right, to keep us accountable. So you don't miss very much, my friend. And this is card 49. So 4 and 9 is going to be 13. And again, another 3. 49. Is that right? 4 and 9 is 13. Right? So 1 and 3 is 4. So a lot of 3s today. And then with 4, again, that support. You have that foundation of support that is with you, that they are carrying you, they're supporting you, they're with you, they are working with you in tandem. And so this is really important that you are noting what you're seeing. But I want to say also, get in the game. Take what you're learning, take what you're seeing, and use it so that you can move forward, because they're like, yeah, we see that you're watching and observing, and that's really important. We need those record keepers. We need those people who keep us accountable and keep us on track. At the same time, you deserve to get in the game. You're allowed to play. You don't have to sit on the sidelines. So that's something, because I feel there's like a shyness in there. So I'm saying you don't have to sit on the sidelines. All right, so we have Susan and then Ellen. Oh, Ellen is before Susan. Okay, I'm sorry. Ellen and then Susan. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate you. Ellen. And that's going to be it. We're going to cut it off after Ellen and Susan. So chaos and conflict. Again, 33. So 6, but chaos and conflict. I love this card because we think it's all about things going crazy and being bad and negative. And I think about it like cleaning house. Because again, you have 33, you're totally supported, you have angels and guides around you that are being like, we got you from both sides, literally both sides. And the chaos and conflict, because if you look at it, is it a zebra that looks like a giraffe? Is it a giraffe that looks like a zebra? Are his legs coming down or his legs going up? There's so much going on in this card, and for me, it's just about cleaning house, because if you look at it, the light from the little flag is shining right down on him, and all of the light with this beautiful sunset is going on in the background, and it is flat land and it's clear sailing. So for me, the chaos and conflict card is like cleaning house. Like, we are getting all this crap out of your way. So just let the waves do what they're going to do. Allow the storm to pass. because you're going to come out better for it on the other end. The chaos and conflict is going to bless you once it passes, and it's just that reminder that it doesn't matter if you're going down or up, they've got you, you're going forward, and that it is going to be okay, but you've got to just ride the storm out. But try not to fight the storm, allow the storm to recirculate. It's like mixing the things. If you bake or cook, especially baking, if you're putting in the flour and the eggs, you have to mix it. You can't just be like, well, I put it on the bowl. What happened? You have to mix it. It's really important that you mix that. Oh, we're going to have to hurry up because my computer's going to get, I'm on my battery, so we're going to need to fix, to hurry up for that as well. So Ellen, just allow the storm to pass because there will be blessings beyond it. I promise you that. And Susan, we're going to finish with Susan. So I really appreciate you all hanging in there with me today. I'm so sorry that it got so harried with so many, rotten interruptions. And for Susan, we have the serendipity card again. And it's just a reminder, because we pulled so many cards, I put them back in and shuffled them back in again. And so Susan is just this reminder that they're trying to get your attention, that they're trying to say, hey, look over here, look over there, look, we're trying to show you, we're trying to show you, we're trying to show you. So allow yourself to be moved, to be shifted, to be motivated. Allow yourself to be redirected by those that are trying to get your attention, because serendipity is not just a coincidence to go, oh, coincidence, and move on. Serendipity is trying to get you to say, look over here, and your job in serendipity is to then turn around and say, what are you trying to get me to see? What are you trying to show me? What is it you need me to see? And let them turn your face to see what it is they're trying to get you to see, so that you can move forward in the best possible, most supportive way. All right, we're going to leave it there for today. I appreciate so much your love, support, your patience. Today was a little bit of a wild one, and I look forward to being with you all again. I don't know if we're on for Thursday. I think I might have another event on Thursday night. I got to check. So watch for posts to say if we're meeting Thursday night for meditation or not. And remember, the Own Your Awesome Speaker Summit tickets the ticket booth closes on the midnight on October 31st. Get your ticket. You have lifetime access to the videos, but get your ticket while they are still available. Scroll down and you can see the link for tickets and also a code to save $20. And then get your book, Own Your Awesome Book. You can get on Amazon, or if you'd like a signed copy, you can contact me directly. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I know this was a little bit of a wild ride today. I wanted to make sure we got to everybody. I love you all so very much. And remember, we're going to give away 2 books when Facebook reaches 1,000 people in our amazing community of light. And I think that's an incredible thing to even be talking about. So I love you all so very much. Always remember, you are so enough, and you are so loved. Mwah. We'll see you soon.